Help me welcome to the stage from Millstone, New Jersey, EDC, Sugeet and Kajal Ajmani.
Wow. Thank you. Take a seat. Come on. Thank you. Take a seat. Are you excited? Okay. So we got to teach you something now, which is hard for me. I don't know what to teach, but I got to teach. Now, I'm a good teacher. I'm a very good teacher. I'll slap you around. You don't know what I said, but you'll go home and go, whoa, that was what he said. Yeah, mine just hits you later. But anyway, so couple things. Building a team, okay? And we're going to cover a little bit about that. There are two aspects of it. One is you get people in, and second is you keep them in. One is you get good at getting people in, and the second you get good at is keeping them in. Some people are very good at getting people in. They get, and then bloop, 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 they're out. And they keep on coming to the function. Sugeet, 3 more new guys, and next function, 3 more new guys. What happened to the other one? So they are missing the power of keeping them in. Some are so good at keeping them in. Oh, they're amazing. They'll get this one guy, they'll feed him everything. They'll do his laundry. But they have only that one guy. And that one guy keeps on coming back, and they keep on coming back with that one guy. And that's it. They don't bring any more new people. Now, you got to balance both of it. If you're able to do both of it, you're a master. So I'm going to have Kajal cover a little bit, then I'll cover a little bit, and we'll be all happy. Is that good? You need to smile. Everybody good? Did you have your lunch? Some of you had you checked out? Everything's okay? You're going to make it home. It's all good. Okay, here's my amazing wife, Kajal Ajmani.
So like Sugeet said, the two aspects. One is, you use the mechanics of the business. You're learning about how to put a team together. Those are your hard skills, right? You're learning about different aspects of the business. And then comes the soft skills. The soft skills is what you're going to use to gel a team together. Like Sugeet said, it's one thing to sponsor people, and it's totally another to keep them together. As you will see the traits that the leaders have, you see, as business owners, you have to acquire those skills. It's what you become good at. And it's an essential skill in order to build a large team. When you bring people on board, they could be from a different nationality. They could be a completely different background. You could be a professional, and that person could be a non-professional. I mean, that person could be from a different part of the world altogether. They speak a different language, but ultimately they're all people. They all have dreams. Take time out of your schedule to get to know them a little bit. And I love what Ali would say that, when he would drive to show the plan with people, he'd say depending on the hours that the drive was, it would, if it was a long drive, then the story would start with the grandparents of that person, because you really get to know the people. And it's ultimately how comfortable they feel around you, that they would feel like they want to come back. They're not joining the business, they're joining you, right? So it's important for them to feel that comfort level with you. It's the heart-to-heart connection that you make with people is what brings them back to the meeting. Sugeet and I look forward to getting together with everybody because we're seeing our friends. These are our people that we have such close ties with that we look forward to it. I mean, our life is so interesting, right? We get to see them at open meeting, we get to see them at PACE meetings. And if I look back at our business, how we developed it, right from the time the phone team, when we were eagerly waiting to have our own phone team. We just, were excited about that. We wanted to take ownership of our business. So we got started with the phone team, and then the next step was to grow more and have our own PACE meetings. And we got that done. Our PACE meetings were a riot. I mean, we used to hang out so much that the PACE meeting would get done, but people would refuse to leave. In fact, the singles, they were notorious. They would not leave till like 3 in the morning. I mean, I literally had to beg them to leave my house. Because one time, Sugeet, I remember he told these guys just refused to leave. So he says, have you ever seen an emerald sleep? and he just, slept right in front of them. I mean, that just left me to entertain them. And then finally they got the hint and left home. But, it's whatever it takes. But you know what? We have such fantastic memories of growing together in this business that we formed such strong bonds. Now, I'm not implying that you create a social club, because we have seen that. We have seen people who just all they're doing is having fun. That's not the message. The message is have fun and build a business. Okay? It's all right to break bread together. Some people are not accustomed to it. They've never had people come over to their home and serve them food. They think it's just such a cumbersome thing to do, is to cook. I'm not asking you to do major cooking. Goodness gracious, there are so many easy things that you can just whip together in a moment's time. It's something that I've learned from my upline. Anjali is such a great server, of people. And she learned that from Kanti and Lata, watching them. Same thing with Manipal, Renuka, Madhu Cheda. They are all servers. And that's what, we have observed in our leadership. If learning from them, just duplicated that. Just having people, we used to order pizzas. I mean, we all got fat eating the pizzas, But we built the business doing all that, and it was just fun to be able to, and you know what, when you break together, that's when your inhibitions just go away, and you start talking as people hang out. You know why the night owls are so precious? Because people, as they get to know you more, as they're hanging around you, that's when they let their innermost feelings out, and you get to know what is it that sometimes holds them back. That's the key to building this business, guys. Also, at the same time, as you are, putting a team together, leave confusion out. Do not do different things with people. Do not give different messages to people, because it'll confuse them. And confusion breaks the unity in any team. Your goal is to create a united team. One of the things that Sugit and I made a decision early on in our business was we were not going to create competition between the teams. We were not going to say, look at that particular person. That person is, showing way more plans than you, getting better results than you. You're not going to inspire anybody, right? You don't want to do that. You're never going to be able to create a large team. In our team, it becomes hard to be able to differentiate, because they are all rooting for each other. When we have get-togethers, or even when we have leadership get-togethers, they're looking out for each other. That's what you want to create in a team. Okay, so it's important to do these. It's little things, guys, that will touch people's heart. It's not the big things. It's not the big things that get them. It's the little hints that they dropped here and there. Were you paying attention? Were you listening? That's how you form that heart-to-heart connection with people. It's the art of learning these skills. You get better and better at it. It may not come natural to it. I loved what Kanti and Lata used to say, that they would even jot down these things, right? They would pay attention to these things. So what? That doesn't take anything away. I mean, it just makes me look up to them so much more, because they're just such fantastic leaders that they were willing to step out of their comfort zone, go the extra mile. That's the art of a great leader. That's what a great leader is all about, right? So it's for me, even at our home, it's important for us to have a great home team, right? Because it's only when you have a good home team, that's when you can put a larger team together, because they're observing what you're doing. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've goofed up, right? I've done stupid mistakes in this business, but I learned how to get over those, learn from those mistakes, and to be able to uplift each other, to be able to create that united front so that people in the team can emulate that. And I've always watched him genuinely. I can sense when somebody is not genuine, and others can sense it too. So do not do anything fake, but find the goodness in everybody. And that's what Sugit does. He's good at it. He finds the best he brings out the best in them. And everybody has a boss at work, right? We are not creating that in this business. We're not bossing people around. We are genuinely uplifting them, seeing the best in them. We're seeing them for what they can be, not what they are. And that's what it takes to put a large team together. So here's the best. Sugit.
Beautiful. I'm going to give you some things that I believe will help you. Kajal talked about the home team. Here's step by step. Number one, few things that will help you build your teams. One, first, is your ability to learn. That's where everything that you have learned over the weekend, you're going to go apply. You're going to go back, listen to a CD, read a book, learn. Learn where you have become good at bringing people in. Number one. Number two is work. You will have to work hard. Onesies and twosies don't build a big team. Bring people in a batch. Sponsor 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 legs in a matter of weeks. Not months, not years, in a matter of weeks. So there is work. You get that? And I mean hard work. Some people are not used to that. We had to sacrifice a few things when it came to work. You know, we wanted to go, we had gotten married first year. I remember my friends going and taking his wife to Paris for their first wedding anniversary. It was friends of ours. And I was taking my wife to Bronx to show the plan, seriously. And my bonus check is $28. And I'm thinking, dude, what the heck am I doing? And this guy's calling me, oh, I'm having a great time in Paris. And my wife's like, Bronx. Now guess what? He goes to Bronx. My wife goes to Europe. She goes to Hawaii. She goes to Peter Island. She goes to places that he can't even fathom. That was the only trip he made. So you'll have to do some work. Number three, there is focus. There is a period in time, gang, you will focus. You cannot get life, family, event, circumstances distract you. And there will. I was telling somebody, life is what we handle. Why do we listen to CDs and books and attend meetings and read it and streaming and all that? So that we can handle life. Because business is very simple. Our business is extremely simple. You get people in, you show them the plan, some get in, the ones who get in, you help them build, create some volume, you're done. But it's the life part that we have to really handle. So you have to get good at handling life. That's number three, focus. Number four, Kajal touched on it. It's fun. No team will stick around unless they're having a good time. You got it? And I mean, you have to have a good time. And it has to be very, and I'll talk one more aspect of that, but fun, because I'll tell you things that you have to kind of be, you have to learn along the way.